Hey everyone, here I am again giving my first daytime fragrance review, and this morning the fragrance I'm reviewing is from the house of Guerlain and is their famous perfume called Shalimar. Right, the word Shalimar in Sanskrit means abode of love, and is also the name of a place in India or Pakistan, uh, which the name of a garden, right, in India or Pakistan, which was dedicated by an emperor called Shah Jahan to his wife to symbolize their love. Right now, I just discovered this fragrance over a month ago, and I've purchased various concentrations through eBay. The most dilute concentration is actually the eau de cologne. I have two bottles here. This one is from the 80s. It's a very light yellow color, and this one is from the 60s, I believe, because it has a very faded label. Right, it's also eau de cologne. As you can see, the label is pretty faded. Now the next highest concentration is actually the eau de toilette, which I haven't obtained at the moment, and I have obtained the next highest concentration, which is the eau de parfum. Now based on the batch code, this one dates from the year somewhere in the 90s, right? And you see that it says eau de parfum, or it's very hard to see. Okay, this is the classic fan-shaped bottle, right? And it has about, this is a 2-ounce bottle, but it has about 1.5 or so left. Okay, the next highest concentration is actually the parfum concentration, right? And I got it in this half-ounce bottle that came in this box, right? And from the box and the batch code, it comes from the 90s again. Also, I've gotten the most concentrated form of Shalimar, which is the extrait or extract. This one is a rosebud bottle that dates from the 50s, right? And you can see the juice is much darker. I haven't got the extrait from the 60s yet. That is the one I'm targeting next, and I hope I can get it. In fact, for this fragrance, I'm so captivated by the beauty of the bottle that I've even purchased the bottle alone with the beautiful blue stopper and the fan-shaped baccarat crystal. This is the 3.4 ounce size, if I'm not wrong, and it comes with a box that is mauve in color, that indicates that it came from the 70s, right? You can see the Marley Horse logo here. So these are just a few indications to tell you which vintage you're buying, right? The vintage concentration of extrait of this perfume is very much recommended because of its beauty and its complexity, and also its long-lasting power. I haven't opened my bottle of extrait, but what I am familiar with is the eau de cologne, right? Now, the 60s eau de cologne is known to be more concentrated than the modern day eau de parfum, right? So this one, I've tried it out and it really is quite concentrated. Now, Shalimar opens with a bright, zingy and citrusy lemon and bergamot, and I found it quite hard to like this fragrance at the very beginning because it didn't seem to develop much on my skin, and after about 5 minutes, after the initial citrusy tartness, came this rather unpleasant insecticide or bug spray kind of note, right? And I couldn't get used to it. I guess it's the bergamot, right? After about 20 minutes, this eau de cologne actually develops into a slightly vanillic kind of smell, resembling at some points a vanilla dessert, right? To me, to my nose. It doesn't evolve much after that on my skin, but merely goes on for quite some time, and then becomes a little bit incensey. There's a bit of a proponex, okay, incense combined with the vanilla towards the middle notes or the heart, and when it dries down, it becomes even more incensey, right? There's more incense there. The dry down isn't that spectacular for this eau de cologne, and I then tried the eau de parfum, which was from this bottle, right? So this was from the 90s, and this one was a little bit more impressive. It actually gave me a very long-lasting scent, right? That lasted. Last night I tried it on. It has lasted about 10 hours, I think, right? After 10 hours, when I woke up, I could still smell this one, right? So this is a good concentration to purchase, and it is more creamy and full than the eau de cologne. I did try the parfum concentration from this tiny bottle, right? This one is very strong. It's even stronger at the opening with the citrus and the bergamot, but then it develops in much the same way as the eau de cologne, and more of the bug spray kind of note, right? So a little bit more unpleasant, right? But the dry down is a little bit more prominent, although I wouldn't call it fantastic, right? So it is left for me now to try the X-ray concentration. I don't want to open this bottle because it is sealed, so I'm looking on eBay for a fan-shaped bottle of the X-ray which is already open, and I'll just take my chances and hope that it isn't tampered with, and I'll try it and see what happens, right? So I know that Shalimar is actually recommended for men as well. Some men can wear it very well, especially the eau de toilette, right? And since the older eau de cologne is considered more concentrated than the modern ones, so this is an approximation of the eau de toilette from the modern formulation, right? This is the large 6-ounce bottle with about 4 ounces left. So if you're shopping on eBay, these are just some of the things to take note and to look for a good bargain. But I notice nowadays that the fan-shaped bottles of the X-ray from the 70s are very hot and very popular, so it is very hard to get them for a reasonable price, right? You often have to overpay for them. So that's all I have for you this morning, and I hope you make a good decision on your fragrance buys. Okay, thank you for watching.